Well, welcome back, guys. Welcome to Redneck Adventures. Today we're going to be setting the other 4 posts. That's probably going to take us 3 hours to. So, I did a little work off camera. I set the end post. I dug that hole, and then I took the second post out like we laid in the third part. So yeah, this is the 4th part. Tools you're going to be needing are some heavy duty clippers in case you run into any roots, post hole diggers, shovel, your hose and the hose spigot, and a level. As long as a tape measure, and we're setting these poles 3 feet in the ground each, so that's what tape measure is for. And you want to have a piece of string running the length of what you're planning on doing. And you want to tie your knot big enough to where it doesn't slip out, or hammer your nail in so it doesn't slip out. You can tell I'm done with this because there's so many freaking problems that's just gone wrong in the last 20 minutes. I'm getting really unmotivated because only freaking 9 of y'all in the entire dang world watches my stuff. Maybe wondering yourself, was that for anger relief or was that an actual purpose? And I say to that, both. Number 1, because now I'm happy. Number 2 is because the stupid thing curves. I don't know if you can see it or not. So now what you want to do is you want to take your level. You want to make sure the son of a gun's level. And I'm pretty sure I can still string bob wire off of this. I just have to put it at the end here, and then now that that part's level and this level, you want to get somebody to hold it, and you want to water the what in the heck. You want to make sure your hose thingy is on center. Yeah, you want to make sure your hose thingy is center. And this is just going to be a long process of putting a bunch of dirt back in the hole. There is a faster way of doing it, and you want to guess what that is called? It's called get you a darn shovel. So, well, I've filled this hole. You want to do about 3 scoops, and you want to water it. Talk to the people here. I just want to say thank you to the 6 subscribers that I have. Y'all are really motivating me to keep going. So trust me, if I didn't have those subscribers, I probably wouldn't do this. I wanted to do this, but now I don't, because make it all look so perfect. So I also want to get on here and say I apologize for the 3rd episode. That it was basically me talking and y'all were just looking at a hole, me having dirt put in it. And I just wanted to say that I apologize for that. So, listen, I know you don't have instant success at stuff, but I want to see growth, dude. I posted, this will be video number 9 and video number 10 are coming out here shortly. And in both of those videos, I have more people viewing them. No, I have less people viewing my long form videos. and less people viewing my shorts, which I honestly don't know what the heck is going on. And you will be left off with some extra dirt. So you want to do the jackhammer. And then I'll do jackhammer. And if you didn't watch the third part, jackhammer is basically you're taking your foot and you're stomping down. Make sure it's very packed in there. And then, so now that that post is set, we're going to make sure it is level again. And this is why you check it. Yeah, it's level there. Good enough. So now you want to put the dirt in the hole again. I know everything that could go wrong is going wrong. It's because the stupid hose is wrapped up around the plant. Okay, so we know for a fact the post is level. Now, you want to take a line. Okay, what you want to do is you want to be smart, you want to grab a hammer first. First and foremost, you want to grab a hammer. And then, you want to set. You want to grab a brick or something. I have a lot of somethings here, so I can use to mark. So, you know what? No, life plate, no. We're going to use these, this blade here. I have no clue what it is. All I know is painted green at some point. And we're going to go to the peak of the roof here. I'm going to stand right under it, and I'm going to walk. If you have drunk and drive the whore, if you've drank and drive before, you know exactly what I'm about to do. But I'm going to walk in a straight line. See, look, guys, it's pretty easy. I don't understand why y'all take forever to do it. And then I'm going to drop it right there, so that's the middle. So that blade marks the middle. So now you want to measure from the end post to the middle. So lucky for me, I have a hole. And yeah, I apologize for y'all looking at the ground. The camera guy or something pulled up the fish. We're going to measure to the start of the post, about 130 feet. So now, half of 130. I think 55, right?
1-4.
It's 55 now. 15 plus 15 equals 30. I know that much.
30
50 plus 50
equals 100.
65. Yeah. 6 plus 6.
It's 12.
And then 5 plus 5.
10.
Yeah. So 65 is half of 130. So we're going to measure from the middle point to 65. So if you could hold it ever so kindly. And we're going to use use a conveniently placed stick that is not going to do crap to hold the tape measure there while I go grab another something. It's going to be this metal, this mop pipe thing that's broken. And we're going to stick it at 65, which is going to be right here. Now that we know, and you want to measure the other side, you just don't want to assume that it's 130 for each side. So now, it's 164. So 80, no, 80, 164, no, 3250, that's 82, 8 plus, yeah. So now, we're gonna mark it at 82, and I'm gonna use a piece of trash, because why not? Would you look at that? The hole that we placed earlier is very, very similar to what we need. So, there's the peak. That's the middle point of that side, and that's the middle point of that. Well, that green pipe that he's continuously hammering is the middle point. This somewhat rusty and somewhat green blade is the middle, and then that I think it's a part of a drawer piece. I don't know. It's the middle point there. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna think smartly about this. If you're anything like me, you love working. Yeah, calm, my dude. So, yeah. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna remove the mower blade here, and we're gonna dig here, and we're gonna go based off this line. So, next time you see me, this hole will be dug. All right, guys, so we're back. All right, I dug the middle hole here. So now, as the camera guy gives you a very, very detailed 5-second video of the hole. We're gonna grab the post. We're gonna make sure this one's not bowed this time.
A buoy.
And you always want to put the damaged part in the ground. And you always want to make sure that
Yeah, I think you dug a little deep.
I dug 3 feet.
Is that post too small?
So it appears that my post is too small.
Sure.
So now it's too short. Okay. So now I have this other one sitting on the other side. I'm gonna lay this one down here. I'm gonna move this and this. And I'm gonna get this one. You want to grab your tape measure. You want to measure how much of a height difference it is. So it looks like I have roughly a 7.5 inch difference. So 3 feet, that'd be, yeah. So yeah, 7.5 minus 3. 12 minus 3 is 5. minus a half is 4.5. So I'm gonna fill this hole to 2 foot 4.5. The hole's at 3 now. So now we're gonna see if it is 2 foot 4.5. Like I slightly overfilled it. So you're just gonna go in there and you're just gonna scoop up a tiny amount from both sides. So now you're gonna see, and if it is slightly, so now I'm at 2 foot 4.5. Now at the post, I'm gonna stick that post, the back in there, and that post should be in line with those two. So I'm gonna fill it just a bit more because I can tell that it's not level with the other one. I think like 2 more hand scoops, which means use your hand. You want to grab a handful and just drop it in there, and we'll do a third one for good luck. Drop it. That's good. Okay, folks. So sometimes you dig the hole on the wrong side, and you just have to do a quick loop-de-doop here. So now I'm gonna find the level here. So I'm going to talk a little while I get this post set here and leveled, which is level there and level there. So, bless you. So, I have no clue if I'm going to be able to post on this Sunday. I know for a matter of fact that I'll be posting on Saturday. I don't know about Sunday or Monday because Monday is a holiday, and Sunday I work. So depending on what time I get done with that, and Sunday, I may have a video coming out about replacing a hose. I'm not too sure because my hose is pretty messed up. So. Yeah. All right, guys. So I got the water turned on here, and this stupid post keeps on falling, so I gotta level it again. So I gotta level this post again because I'm not too sure that it's level. And it is. So now we're gonna take the water here and water it. And pause it and get me the shit. So fill this hole in. Yeah, it's basically just the repetitive process of watering the hole, putting dirt inside the hole, and then watering it again. All right, guys, I'm gonna finish. So I'm gonna finish putting this pole on the ground, and I'm gonna go inside and edit this half, and then tomorrow I'm gonna wake up and I'm gonna come out here and set these other two posts. And so this video is probably gonna get posted Saturday. Yeah, Saturday. No, well, today's Friday. So yeah, this video is gonna be filmed over the course of 2 days, and it'll probably get posted tomorrow at like noon or something. And if I don't start seeing a new, if I don't see one, I'm asking one person, click a red and white button. One person. If I see one person subscribe within the next 2 days, I'll be a happy camper. So now that I'm done with my rant, I wonder if I want me on the top of the phone. So, back to what I was saying earlier. I want 1 like, 1 comment, and 1 subscriber off of this video. If I get that within the next 48 hours, I'll be the happiest camper ever. Alright guys, we're back. It's the next day. I got the hole filled. Sorry, I had to run off cam last night. We sustained, well, the cameraman sustained a minor injury, but he's alright now. So, we got the hole filled. I actually just did that not too long ago. And now, we're going to dig the hole for this other one, and then we'll put that post in the ground, and then we're going to teach y'all how to dig another hole. So I'm going to teach you how to dig a hole when the hole's already there, and you need to move the hole. Basically what I'm trying to say. So next time you see me, we'll have the hole dug. So Alright guys, so we got the hole dug. Now I'm gonna grab the post here. Hopefully it's not too short again, because then I'll have to do math. And it's the weekend and I don't want to do math. So it looks like post here. I dug a tad bit too far down, even though I dug to 3 feet. So just slide that there. And we're gonna grab one big chunk of dirt with postal diggers. Drop it in there dead center. And then do another one. And drop that one dead center too. And grab the post again. Oop.
Too high.
Now I'm too high. So that one scoop was probably enough. Now, you want to put the post back in here again. And it looks like we're level with all the other ones. So now we are going to make sure it's level. Which it is here. And is there. So now that that's done, alright guys, so I had to run and turn the water on, but I had to go and turn the water on. But yeah, so make sure to drop your hose and then take it back up and then water the hole. I know watering dirt is pretty fun. You know, water, when you put dirt in water, it becomes mud. So therefore you can get all muddy and your friends can yell at you because you're all muddy and dirty. So yeah, kids. Sorry to the parents, but kids, if you're watching this, just go put water in dirt and you will have a lifetime supply of fun. Now, gotta move the shovel. And I gotta put one humongous scoop of dirt. And then you gotta just chuck these pistol diggers over there. Nice. And then you gotta make it mud again. And then you gotta put a scoop of dot. Kind of like making a cake. So if you really think about it, the dirt is the batter, and I think you have to add like water or milk or something to make the batter soft. And the post is not level. Well, now it is. Now it is. Okay. Turn this off. So now you want to do the jackhammer, and you want to do the bulldozer plus the jackhammer, and you want to make sure it's all flat and hit down around the post. So now this post is done. And roughly, once you get real good at this, it only takes you about 10 minutes to dig the hole, put the post in it, and then,
5 minutes.
Sorry, it takes you 5 minutes to do what we just did. So now, we're gonna walk over here. You wanna get all your tools over here, such as your shovel, your post hole diggers, your level, your flippers, and your water hose. So, the reason that hole is there is because this post that was right over yonder here was in it, but the post was on this side of the line, and we needed to be on this side. So now we're going to take our drawer piece, because we basically know what we're digging, and we're just going to chuck that not very far. What you want to do is you want to dig sideways, I think. And basically, you just want to create a big hole. And you want to make sure this hole is exactly 3 feet deep. And I just wanted to film this part because I'm getting really good at this to where I have to edit each video less and less. So hopefully this half of this video I won't have to edit at all. I could just watch the footage through and post it. But this is probably coming out at like anywhere from 10 to 11 o'clock. Because I can already imagine it's 10:30 or something like that. I don't know, I haven't really looked at the time. Certain tape. You want to stick it in the hole. And they're about 4 feet and 4 inches, from reaching our goal of 3 feet. I'm going to shove the tape measure in my pocket because I don't feel like trying to wrestle it onto my pocket. And you want to take another 2 scoops out of it, I think. And you want to make sure the big, ginormous scoop. Then you want to grab your tape measure again. See if you're at 3 feet or not. Oh, there's a root in the way. And we are. It's okay if you go past 3 feet, as long as you're at 3 feet, you're good. So now we're going to take this post here and we're going to stick it into the hole. So now you want to grab your level here. It's not level with these. Terrible eyesight. What in the world? Okay, so I lied. You do want to have a string, but that's fine because it doesn't need to be perfect. So you do need to have a string running on the top of them so we're level. So, and doing anything that's building regardless, you want to have a crew or at least 2 people with you, because trust me, 2 people will make this a lot easier. It's basically just repetitively watering, turning the dirt into mud, and you are supposed to pack these, but I forgot to. So I'm just gonna go ahead and end this video here. Stay safe and tune in for part 6.